Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Alexandre and Olivier back with you, and this week we'll present something different to what we are doing usually. It's going to be a new concept called How It Can Survive, and we'll discuss about physical injuries and problems we got with some of our devices. Just for fun, to make you laugh, this is an episode we've recorded during the holiday. And so on. Let's say iPhone that got dropped into the water and still working, etc. At the beginning of the episode, we'll talk about two things. So first thing first, we'll come back on the last podcast and we'll talk also about a new update for Bose frames users. Enjoy! First, before presenting you the main content of this podcast, I would like to come back on the last podcast that was related to getting a free JAWS or Zoom Text or Fusion license for the COVID-19. Well, I was saying that if you already own a JAWS license for previous version of JAWS, that this license may still work and still be in place, especially for those who are using remote access or Tandem Direct. Well, I discovered that this is not always the case for a strange reason. If you are selecting the JAWS free license, the previous license will not gonna be available anymore on the machine until you go ahead and remove the free license. And for a really strange reason, if you are selecting the Fusion license and only install the JAWS part, and then no problem will occur. So the old JAWS license will remain in place for the version 2019 and prior. And for the version 2020, the free license for the COVID-19 will be in use. So be aware of this. So if you really need to keep active your existing license for JAWS 2019 and would like to test out JAWS 2020, well, go ahead and select a Fusion license, and when prompt for the software you'd like to activate, then select JAWS. Also note that if JAWS, Zoom Text, or Fusion 2020 is not already installed on your computer, if you run the executable file allowing to activate one of these softwares, well, the software will be installed at the same time. So it might be a bit more difficult to go ahead with the installation process, because sometimes I'm not sure it is fully self-voiced, but yes, you'll have the possibility to install your software by just launching the activator as well. In most part of the case, it should work. Second important information for those who are using Bose frames, I'll greatly invite you to update your frames, knowing that now it is possible to control the volume by turning your head at the same time of pressing the button on the frame. So let's say that you want to lower down the volume, you press the button and turn your head to the left at the same time. Same thing if you want to increase the volume, press and hold the button and turn your head to the right. If you'd like to perform the upgrade of your Bose frames, you may do it by downloading and installing the Bose Connect application, which is available either on the Play Store or on the App Store. I did it using VoiceOver on my iOS device, that was an iPhone XR, and expect sluggish sound coming out from VoiceOver just after connecting the Bose frame to your iPhone, then launching the Bose Connect. So in the launch process of the Bose Connect app, VoiceOver sound might be sluggish. Don't worry. After that, knowing that an update has been detected. In my case, the Bose frames were still connected to the iPhone, but VoiceOver was using the iPhone speaker during the update process. It may take between 10 to 15 minutes to fully upgrade your Bose frames. Just after that, make sure to power them off, then turn them back on, and you should be good to go. And test the new feature allowing to adjust the volume by pressing and holding the button at the same time of turning your head. Remember, to the right if you want to increase, to the left if you want to decrease. Now, without further ado, how it can survive our podcast that talk about, let's say, physical injuries to our devices, and like physical injuries that may harm the device. But in our case, for most part of these devices that we are talking about in the next 30 minutes, they survived. And now, show must go on.
Hello everybody, Olivier and Alexandre with you today.
Hey guys.
Welcome to this new podcast, which is called How Can It Survive?
Yeah, and we're gonna change about the regular process of our podcast. Instead of doing a training or discussing about what's new in technology, we just want to take a moment to talk about, sometime weird things happen to your devices. I don't know, you drop your phone into the toilet or whatever else, and would like to go ahead and explain and maybe talk about the bad thing that occurs with our devices.
Yeah, we will have a lot of stories to cover, and we can assure you that we have a lot of fun producing this episode.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
And we hope that you will like it. We will talk about our personal experiences, and we would suggest you to not doing these things to your device.
No, definitely, because it may harm the device, and it can be irreparable, and it might be difficult to it may also avoid the warranty, and you may have difficulties using the device. But sometimes an accident, it's an accident. But anyways, I'm not gonna suggest you, except if your device is waterproof or whatever else, to to drop it.
Even if it's waterproof, I mean, you should stay, guys, until the end, because we're gonna tell you about Alex's phone.
Yeah, and mine was Anyway, stay tuned. We'll talk about it in a moment.
First, maybe we could start with my Samsung Galaxy S3.
The submarine phone.
I bought it from somebody, and he told me, hey, the case is waterproof. Oh yeah, the case is waterproof. Alright, let's test this out. So, I put the phone into the sink, which was full of water.
Bad idea.
The phone was in the case, by the way. And water entered into the phone. I'm pretty sure about that, because the speaker was crashing and all of that.
Oh.
But still, the phone was updating the apps from the Play Store underwater.
Oh, so this is a phone that was able to connect to the Wi-Fi under the water and was able to process updates.
Yeah, I don't know if it works again today, though, because I removed it from the case and I removed the battery.
We should try to find it out, and maybe we can see, because anyway, maybe after several years, or maybe it's gonna be possible to use it, except if contact were damaged by the water. But anyway, maybe. Yep. So it is possible. Next, we got a Victor reader. and a Victor Reader, the small Victor Reader stream. And
First or second generation?
It was a second gen. Yeah, it was a second gen with the silicone case. And well, I think probably it got stuck in a probably I don't know a bed sheet or I don't know, and the Victor got washed. Yep, it got washed, and after a complete cycle. It was still, crashing and leaking a bit water, but after putting it into the rice, however, well, this is not a really good idea because some part can enter in connectors and it might be very difficult to get them out. So I'm not gonna suggest this.
Yeah, like for example, my neighbor dropped her phone into the toilet and put it into the rice, and a piece of rice entered into the lightning connector, but they were able to extract it, but
yep. So, but it may harm the lightning connector as well, and well, maybe just remove the battery if you can, and leave it alone, and leave it dry. But anyway, the Victor was still working after that. After a couple of days, putting back the batteries, it was still working.
Does it still work today?
I think so.
Because this is not yours.
No, it's not mine, but I think, yes, it is still. But I think it's an old one, but I think it is still working. Maybe the battery is bad, but I think so. But that's like me. I've purchased a kit of cordless phone a while ago, and I'm bringing them everywhere, but since that I changed them. But anyways, I don't know the number of time I dropped them into the water, taking my shower with them, and oh my god! So I was talking to someone on the phone, and during the time I was talking with him, I just dropped one of my phone into the water, and the only thing he started hearing is. But when it's happening, I'm just like removing the battery, and I'm just waiting like a day or two, and after that they were all working after that, and I decided to change them because after a couple of times, the microphone was really bad, really poor sound quality, and the thing is also the keyboard made of rubber was it was stinky, it was really dirty. Anyways. Anyway, I dropped some into the sink, washing dishes. So, oh my god, so terrible. But yeah, they survived.
And speaking, maybe we should continue on the devices that survived, and then we will talk about my device, one of my devices that did not survive.
Yeah, but this one you broke it by you broke it voluntarily.
Yeah, I wanted it to break.
Yeah, you started to. It was an iPod,
right?
An
iPod Nano. Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reasons, when I got it, it was already broken because it was washed into like the Victor in the washing machine.
Yeah.
And the screen was not working, but I don't need a screen, so
using VoiceOver, that's fine.
I didn't care. But the battery was dropping so fast that at first I used it as a USB thumb drive, because yes, you could do that with iPods Nano. And one day of the summer, a while ago, because there are some personal reasons behind that, but I wanted this iPod to be broken just to, because I had a lot of anger, so I decided to literally break it.
That's the hand.
So I started out by putting it again into the water. And a Wednesday afternoon with one of my friends, we hit the screen with, like the device that you use to dry your hair.
Hair dryer, yeah.
But still, it was not enough. The screen didn't lift by itself. So we decided to help it a little bit. So we took a knife and we cut it a bit, but still it was not broken enough. We couldn't break the iPod. So we went outside and we began to throw the iPod as if it would have been a ball. The screen finally cracked and I was able to open it and to literally
view all connectors.
Yeah, and like disconnecting them, and I saw the battery. And when I entered into my house, I don't know, maybe I was washing my hands or I don't know why, but one of the connector got swallowed by this thing.
Yeah, but really dangerous because anyway, shocking the battery, it may cause explosion. It's just a bit dangerous. Anyways,
don't do this.
Well, hey, talking about the toilet, I remember my father's working at the hospital, and a day he went to the toilet and. He's using a pager, and the toilet at the hospital, this is a toilet that swallow the water, but at a real fast speed, and at the same time he he start the toilet, he flush it, like the pager fall into the toilet bowl, and he got
swallowed by the toilet.
Yeah, literally. Definitely. So at this point, if you're going to the hospital, you sit down on the ball on the toilet, and you feel some vibration. That's probably my father is receiving a paycheck.
I imagining calling at the central. Hey, I lost my pager into the toilet.
Can I have another one, please? Oh, God. Oh, my gosh.
But there's other funny stories like that. You were talking about a Mac.
Oh my God, the MacBook. Oh gosh. One of my friends got a MacBook Air, and she was studying at the university, and then, this is a classroom with stairs in the middle of them, and I think she was in the back or something like this, but we don't know how. But the MacBook, a chance it wasn't a case because probably he won't survive, but the MacBook, she dropped it into the stairs by accident, and poof, 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 the teacher received the MacBook in the front. Classes like theaters. So, the Mac just jump up, and it seems that it was doing some noise like poof, poof, poof for each stairs. And, well, it was still working, no injuries, and a couple of months later, I took the bus with my friend, and for sure the Mac, and a big bus, for long road, and we just entered to the bus and everybody was moving around because some person was entering, etc. And my friend just before went to the restaurant was holding a lot of stuff anyways, and she asked me, hey, can you just grab my backpack, then put it in um, the place at the top of the seat to place your coat, etc. So I was, oh yeah, no problem, I'll put it near the ceiling. So I grabbed the backpack and I was, oh crap, I am at the front of the bus, so I'll just try to, because like the place was a bit behind me, but I was unable to stand up, and because the bus was just so full. Anyway, so I grabbed the backpack and I was okay. I'll just go ahead and push very hard, and for sure I'll be able to.
Like you wanted to try to throw it.
Not to throw it, because I won't be able to do it, but I'll just put it right there behind me, behind my head, and I'll be able to push hard and it will enter. Yeah. But I I missed it, and the backpack runs out. It fall. I think receive it a bit on my hand. Someone was entering the bus at the same time. He missed it by maybe like a centimeter. Otherwise, he will just receive it on his hand, and the bag fall down in front of him. And he was going, my friend is blind too, so he was going, may I help you? And for sure, we answered yes. And he grabbed the bag, the bag. He put it at the right place. But like a couple of minutes after, my friend told me, by the way, you know the bag that I dropped off into my classroom the other day? It was in my backpack. So I'm not sure it's gonna work again, but. Oh my god! But back in Montreal, we've tried to boot up the Mac computer, and really, it was working as a new one. Nothing, everything was just perfect.
And I think it has even been sold.
I think so. I don't have all the details, but
still working as far as we know.
Yeah, and. Didn't cause any injuries, but my Mac, after 3 years, I'm having issues. The keyboard is disconnecting by itself. This is laptop as well, so I need to go and try to fix it out. But the Mac was just working perfectly, and it's continue working for at least a year. To be honest, after that, until she decided to sell the computer, but really, nothing. It was just perfect.
Wow.
Yep. And some Mac that are placed in the desktop, they're not moving at all. They are having some issues. So, well, sometimes we don't know what's the secret, but anyways, final story.
Final story, your cell phone story.
Oh my gosh.
Back in October, let's say a few minutes before my birthday, we went to record a podcast downstairs, and when we get back upstairs, Alex was looking for his cell phone because he didn't know where it was.
We took approximately an hour recording the podcast downstairs, and back upstairs, I think I tried searching for my phone for more than an hour.
And he thought I made a joke to him.
Hey, man, you saw my phone. I don't know. Did you grab my phone? Are you having some fun or what? But no, we tried to make it ring. I tried to call several times. I went to the spot before. I decided to, okay, maybe because I'm bringing my phone near the spot, so I went outside. Nothing was there. I opened the lid of the spot. Nothing inside. Wow, where it is? Then when I was wearing my Apple Watch and I was trying to make it ring, the phone appears as disconnected. I was absolutely unable to find it back.
Yeah, because the watch was saying not connected.
Yeah, exactly. And we got back the connection using Find My phone, and we were able to make it ring. And then I went to the kitchen. Well, it seems to be there where it is, but the sound was very, very far. So it was this thing at the top of the pantry, and well, it seems to be under, like maybe under the sink or where it is. And then, like, the dishwasher was running, and then Olivier's mother was sleeping, but she wake up. She woke up saying, because we were talking, trying to find out the crazy iPhone.
We were laughing also.
Yeah, and then, hey, Alex, what's going on here? Well, to be honest, I'm quite not sure, but I think my iPhone is in the dishwasher. Can you please have a look? Do you have any way to stop it out and so I can open? Well, I don't know. So we decided to open the crazy dishwasher.
And it was sinking.
And no. It was okay. Like no water in the floor, nothing.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought it was sinking.
No. We did not have to
wipe up the floor.
No. That was just fine. No, and a dishwasher. It's there's not a lot of water inside of this, huh? Approximately 1 centimeter.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's not a lot of water there. Maximum in inches. Max an inch.
So 1 liter, maybe?
No, more than that. Because 1 liter, no, I'll say more. Maybe around 4, but dishwasher is hermetic, and it's it's sometimes large, so the water will be uniform inside of it. I don't know the exact quantity of water, but this is not a lot, to be honest. And anyways, when opening the door of a dishwasher, the water won't leak, or no, it's going to be fine. They are designed to retain the water even if you open them. So, the iPhone was like the sound volume increased when we open the dishwasher. So, where's the phone? Ollie's mother was looking inside the dishwasher. Hey, I'm unable to see it. She was so sleepy, and she decided to draw the bottom rack to check under. And the iPhone was lay a plate in the bottom rack. How it went there, we really don't know. because before recording, like I took a glass of water and I put my phone in the pantry. So, and Audrey's father was filling the dishwasher, and he was having some issues closing the door, and I was okay. Let me check what's going on, and I found that it was a misplaced cup, so I just put it the right way, but I was obliged to remove another one that we've put in the bottom, etc. But whatever. So I don't know if he took the iPhone, the pantry, he put it there at the same time of plates or wet, or if it's me, I took it back in my hands and I dropped it accidentally there. I really don't know, but what I know is that the dishwasher was running since 2 hours. And when I grabbed my phone back, it was very hot. A big red thermometer was on the screen, so it was, oh gosh, what am I going to do with that? And then I wait a couple of minutes, so the iPhone cooled down, but the speakers were absolutely unusable. And I was okay. I'll try to push some air inside of them. I'll try to use application that push sound to remove the water. I tried several things, and I even took an appointment at the Apple Genius, and after 2 days, speakers start working again. And I was,
because, let's say it, you have an Apple Care plan.
Yeah. So I was, okay, anyway, I'll just exchange it under warranty, and I'll pay for the damage. I don't care, because it was an iPhone XR that I purchased like maybe 3 months ago. So it was okay. No, for sure, I'll go ahead and change it under warranty. And I decided, anyways, even if speakers were working after 2 days, I decided to bring it to the Genius, just to make sure. And I did that. I did not say to the guy, "Hey, buddy, I drop it into the dishwasher by accident or whatever," because I want to, like, if possible, not pay for the damage. But I just said, I'm having some issues with the speaker since a couple of days. I'd like a complete checkup if possible. Can you do this? Yeah, sure. And the only thing he saw is that the red thermometer has popped up. And I was, okay, I don't know. Probably I was worried. I was watching a 4K video, and I fell into sleep, and probably I sleep like the iPhone under me, and I'm probably eating when sleeping. So that's the thing. And to be honest, they've checked, and no water was inside. So it was clean, no water goes inside. And
it's still working.
It's still working. I'm still using it as my regular phone, my regular device. I'm not having any kind of issues. And but the iPhone XR is designed to be waterproof. However, it is not a warranty against liquid damage.
Water resistant, not waterproof.
Well, it's quietly the same. To be honest, this is not just resistant, because it can go, I think it's at least 1 meter. Yeah.
For
so
30 minutes.
Yeah, so this is more than resistance, because resistant, it is resistant to I don't know, rain or things like this, or just a bit of water, but you won't be able to put it like in your bath or something like this. It is more than water resistant. Anyways, but it is not warranty against liquid damage. But, well, it's still working. So I was, okay, after 2 hours inside the dishwasher, it was so hot there. It's so humid. Anyways, but it's still working. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I think I think someone also put his iPhone SE in the freezer, right?
Yeah, to because when your battery is lost capacity or when your phone shut down dramatically, there's an option to activate so that the phone is a bit slower.
But it will preserve the battery. Mm-hmm.
When this is turned on, you cannot turn it off. And the battery was okay, it was like at 94% capacity or something like that. And the person turned it on and I told him, don't do this, you won't be able to turn it off. But he did it anyway. And he wasn't able to turn it off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the only way is to change the battery normally, I think.
No, the phone must shut down into terrible conditions so that the thing will deactivate itself.
Oh, okay. So he decided to put it in the freezer to
to make the phone shut down like dramatically.
And did it works?
Yeah, but I would not recommend you.
No, that's bad. Yeah, it may harm the screen. Even forgetting an iPhone inside a car during the winter or even during the summer, this is really bad. Don't do this. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so maybe if you have some
stories that you would like to share with us, don't hesitate. It's always fun to
it might be fun maybe to do a
listener stories episode.
Yeah, or an episode sometime to change from the regular formula of our broadcast.
We have a lot of fun doing that. We're laughing and
That's so nice. So yeah, if you have some strange story, go ahead and for sure we'll study them. And by the way, if you're playing Pokemon Go, don't put your iPhone to the microwave. I know that some users are doing this to, for the Pokemon's eggs to grow faster and to open. So they do this instead of walking. So really, if you're playing Pokemon Go, microwave is not a good idea.
No.
It may harm the phone. Anyways, so hope it was funny to listen to this podcast. Hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
And don't hesitate to share with us.
Don't hesitate. It would be really nice. We could laugh with you.
Yeah, sure. So don't hesitate to share your story, your fun story. All right.
So this was Olivier and Alexandre and Olivier signing out.
And talk to you soon in another podcast. Before ending this podcast, we would like to thank you for your loyalty to this series of podcasts on assistive technologies. We would also like to thank our loyal collaborators. As a reminder, I would like to inform you that Canadialog will not offer free technical support on product presented during these shows and that are not sold directly by Canadialog. Note that Canadialog offers private or group training as well as technical assistance services. Bill on an hourly basis. Contact us to get a quote adapted to your need or to find out more. Our podcasts are available on several popular platforms as on iTunes, Google Podcast, YouTube, TuneIn, Victor, etc. Visit our website accessible at canadialog.com, canadialog.com for more details. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments related to this podcast series, please contact us by email at podcastwithans@canadialog.com. That is podcasts@canadialog.com. You can also reach us by phone on our toll-free number at 888-730-0003, extension 555. Feel free to check out Canadialog on Facebook and Twitter, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for listening.